truly about. And the first thing that definitely comes to my mind, and I know for a fact all Taurus would agree with what I am saying right now, is possession. And when I mean possession, I mean these guys, they like to have things. They will not resist having things. They want everything, really. Um, Everything material they want to have. And that includes money, house, phone, car, nice stuff, just gadgets, everything they want. They are all about possession. They love to be or have possession. It's really simple. They just love it. They want it in their life. They want what they want. They want what they have, and they just don't care. They want it. If they want that, they want it. If they want those trainers, they want it. Even if they want people, they're possessive even over people. Trust me. They are all about possession. They're all about, what do I have? That is mine. I have control of it. It's mine. That's what Taurus are about. And, this is just how they operate. This is just how their mentality is. It's all about possession. It's all about what they have. But one thing they are good is they're great with money. And when I mean great with money, that is investing, spending, saving. They know how to find a bargain. They just understand money just innately. They know what money does. They know what value is. They understand value. Like, they will look at you and see how valuable you are. They'll look at that item and think, how valuable is this item? Is it worth me spending this? And if they think it's undervalued, they're definitely going to do it. If they think it's overvalued, they're definitely not going to do it. They're all about value. They're great with money, saving money, rainy day money, investing. It's just the money is them, and they are money. And I'm not saying that they're the richest or most wealthiest, but they know how to utilize money. They understand money. They just completely understand money. Why do you think Taurus is the bull? Okay, why do you think in Wall Street, yeah, which is the financial district in New York in America, there is a bull. There is a statue of a bull. Come on, they put it in your face. This is all about money. They're great with money. Believe me. Another thing that I think is the most commonly known thing about Taurus is that they're stubborn. And they are stubborn. There's no pretending about it. They're stubborn. They don't want to do something, they're not going to do it. You can't force them to do it. You can't make them change their mind. They're not going to change their mind. The more you try to force them, the more they're going to go the other way. They are just very stubborn people. You can't do anything about it. You have to accept it. The thing with them is that you have to let them change their own mind. It's impossible for you to change their mind. Having an argument with Taurus is pretty pointless, if you ask me honestly, because they're not going to change their mind. It's not going to happen. So just let them, or just walk away. Just agree to disagree. Whatever you do, just arguing is this. It's going to be the same. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. But one thing, which is the one thing that is positive about the stubbornness, to be honest with you, this is a positive trait of being stubborn, is that they're dependable. And I'll tell you why. Because they're stubborn. That makes them very dependable, because they feel like once they've said they're going to do something, that stubbornness will not allow them to let themselves and yourself down, because they have agreed to it. This is their true. This is the positiveness of that stubbornness. It's dependability. Yeah, it's dependable. They will not let you down. They're reliable. They'll be there for you. They're committed. If they've agreed to something, they are that just dependable person in the family, in the workplace. That they're the person that's you're gonna turn to when you need real help. They're gonna rely on you. They got your back. They're good, very, very good, very, very dependable, reliable. Another interesting one, I would say, is that remember Taurus is the bull, okay? So they can be bullies or dictators. They can be bullies or dictators. And do you know what I mean? It's controversial, but I think all Taurus have that bully nature in them where they're not like, just, it's not like overt bullying, but if they feel like they can, basically, if they can walk all over you, if they feel like they can, they will. They 100% will. If they feel like they can, they will. That's the simple way I can put it. If they feel that they can't, they won't. But if they feel like they can, they're 100% going to bully you. They're 100% going to tell you what to do. They're going to take the mickey out of you, or they're just going to basically control you and dictate to you, tell you to do this, that, and the other, and they will feel no way about it. No way about it. They have this bullying thing about them. They do. It comes out every now and then. They can't help it. They can't control it. It's Taurus. It's Taurus. Another interesting thing about Taurus. It's not interesting, but it's something that I think all Taurus would agree on, is that they love their food. Food for Tauruses, they are food lovers. They love cooking food, or they love eating food. Food. They love their food. The best way to get to them is good food. They're always actually giving food as well. That's one of the things. They give a lot of food to people. They're nice in terms of when it comes to food. You bully it, but they'll bully you, but they'll feed you. That's the thing with Taurus. And they know good food as well. They know what good food is. They love it. They love their food, and they're strong. And this is mentally strong and physically strong, but it's more physical, but mental too. There's no doubt about it. They don't really crack or break completely. Not often do you see a Taurus break mentally, but physically, Tauruses are all strong. Even the ones who look like they're not, they do have this power in them. This energy. That the power is like the strength is like endurance strength. It's like they're all quite like, even if they're slim and slender, they're strong, man. They just can't, sometimes you can't move them. It's the bull. Remember, we're talking about the bull here. Taurus is the bull. It's immovable. It's just, especially if they're angry or upset. If they're angry or upset, you just don't want to be in the room. You don't want to be in the room because you might get it. They have sometimes like superhuman strength. Like, honestly, very strong, very durable, mentally tough as well. Mentally tough. And that mental toughness, also that durability also is in the mental, and this comes out in concentration. One thing I don't think Taurus get credit for is how well they can concentrate. This is not an air sign. This is an earth sign. Earth signs can concentrate, but this is like they have supreme levels of concentration. Supreme. They will hone in and they're focused. Like, don't miss a beat, don't miss a trick. When they want to concentrate, they are concentrating. It's amazing what they can do when they're just completely focused, and amazing how much information they take in when they are focused and concentrating. They have high levels of concentration. It's amazing, and they can concentrate for a long time. Most people can concentrate for 5 minutes. They can concentrate for 1 hour, 2 hours even. It's a superpower. Definitely a superpower. One thing about them though, this one again is a bit, controversial. I think this is the most controversial. They're tricksters. And I'll explain what I mean by trickster, because it's multifaceted. They're tricksters because basically, and I'm not saying they're always tricksters, but if Taurus sees an opportunity, or if Taurus has to pretend, they will pretend. You will believe a Taurus is a certain way. And you won't really see that real Taurus until it's too late. I'm not saying, this could be many different ways, but mainly it's to do with it's mainly to do with something to do with possession. They're willing to become that trickster, and then in terms of like the way they're going to interact with you, you're going to believe they're a certain way, but they're pretending completely. They're completely pretending, and you won't know that they're pretending. That's what I mean by tricksters. They can completely pretend if it means gaining possessions. If it means gaining possessions, which is coming under the umbrella of money, items, property, just anything they can get their hands on that has value, including people, they will pretend. And they will trick you into believing what you want to believe. Because of their high levels of concentration, they understand how you are and they understand how things work. And they're determined. They're determined, They are very determined, and that's why that tricksters, they feel like it's a necessary evil in order to gain the possessions, that they will be determined and have high concentration, strong mentally and physically. They're gonna get what they want basically, and they're gonna do it. They're gonna be patient as well, very patient, very very patient, very patient people. Very patient. They're like, will take their time. They will not rush. They will not rush. They'll be patient and they'll be determined to get what they want because they love possessions. That's what they love. That's what they want. That's what they desire. And it all comes back to that. It all comes back to that. And I'm not saying they don't have all signs have capability of love and care and stuff like that. But Taurus does it in their way. And the last thing I'm going to add, they don't like change. Tauruses don't like change that much. They don't like to change up, their environment or their home. They don't want to be going somewhere every 6 months. They want a stable environment. They want stability. They don't like change. They don't want to be going here, there, and everywhere. They don't want to be changing their job all the time. They like things to be a routine. They like it to be fixed. Obviously, they're a fixed sign. They don't like change. They want it simplistic. They want it smooth. They don't want it up and down and left and right. And they don't like that. They don't feel comfortable. It gives them anxiety. Okay? They don't like change. Maybe they should embrace a little bit more. Sometimes it can be too much non-changing, too much just the same. I think they could embrace change a little bit, but they don't like it. They don't like change. They don't like to change their house, their partner too much. That's why this is why they concentrate. This is why they're determined. This is why they're stubborn. They don't like the change. This is why they can be patient, because they don't like the change. If they're going to change, they're going to take their time to calculate the risk reward of doing the change. That's how Taurus think. Now, this is some things. There's many more. I could say they're very sensual as well. They're very sensual beings. They all about smells, touch, taste, and sensuality is one of their things that they love to do. No doubt about it. I should add that, but you've heard me say it. So sensual. They're very sensual beings. Sensual beings. But that's mainly what Taurus is truly